Alright, so I have been debating with this brother-in-law, troll friend, whatever, seems to follow me around Facebook and YouTube, so I would say a troll, but it's a little bit too close for comfort, so he might as well just be on my lap. Anyway, so I noticed that after he said that my videos were getting vote manipulation, that a couple of my videos actually did shortly after he said this. Now his videos have been getting vote manipulation and view manipulation for a while, and people have been calling him out on it, which I illustrated in this recent video. I'll put it in the description, but I showed where
his video that he
like his videos have very few views, but tons of likes, tons of votes or whatever. So I noticed somebody commented and said that to him on one of his videos, and he deleted it about a week and a half ago. This was on a video that he dedicated to me, of course. He has, videos, and he has a playlist dedicated to me specifically. But anyway, let's see. Where was it? I can't remember. I just saw it on my questions about the science of creation. Yeah, so questions about the science of creation. This one was interesting because it has 300 and...
She was definitely revered above
374 likes. So I think that he's trying to propose this idea that I'm messing with my videos to try to make them look popular, which I think is hilarious. I mean, first of all, I don't even monetize my videos, so I don't have a lot of incentive to do that. And secondly, I get plenty of traffic on my own website, which is kind of what I've been doing, which is, something I wanted to talk about here, is that I'm migrating a lot of my media to my own websites, because YouTube and Google are sort of, they're handy, they're easily accessible and they're available, but you look at a lot of these, like Project Veritas and stuff, you see these big corporations kind of weeding out conservatives and people that don't agree with their liberal mantras and things like that. I think it was Twitter. No, was it Twitter? It was, yeah. It was Twitter recently featured on Project Veritas about their biases and how they weed out, they shadow ban people. And while I haven't been shadow banned or whatever, I just think it's kind of a ridiculous platform, knowing what I know about Google. And I get plenty of traffic on my own sites, and that's where a lot of my traffic comes from. Now, usually I don't get a lot of upvotes. I'm surprised that I have 374, so obviously somebody's manipulating my stats. But I'm surprised that I have that many, because a lot of my views, I'll show you here. Let me just pause this. I'll bring it up, because a lot of my views actually come from my own websites. All right. Anyway, so since I don't monetize my videos on YouTube, it doesn't do me a whole lot of good to have my videos hosted there. I mean, it does give me a little bit of reach, but I'm not really, pushing that. So I just wanted to show where I'm putting my videos now. And a lot of my videos will be hosted on Daily Motion as I start to switch, which, I made a video, I think it was on the 5th of February talking about this, and I'm going to start switching. Yeah, Clovistar has used YouTube for many years and have collected a few hundred videos that we believe are worth sharing. Some of them are made by Clovistar and some of them are made by others. We intend to use Dailymotion and Ello more in the future for social media. Stay tuned for updates. And so we just kind of put some of our media here, some of our links to our channels, but we will eventually start totally migrating. But for now, we've got our playlist from YouTube here, and I've got a link to like Film Craze. This is another place where I host videos. But instead of, giving all of my, hard-earned efforts to YouTube, I'm going to start taking that back for myself. And, I'll funnel it into my own website and take back, the credit, basically, instead of giving it all to YouTube. And like this right here, Film Craze is another one. Let's just see. I can't get to it. It's causing me grief. Oh, see, I need to put a conditional load on that web page. I need to alter that with some Ajax so that it has conditional loading and it doesn't take forever to load. But this is another place that I post my videos, and people can, oh geez, I pushed these buttons too many times. Anyway, So I'm back to this because it's taking so long to load on this page. But Film Craze is another one. And then this one right here is on this opinions.clovistar.com. This is my video playlist. And this, is just a way for me to compartmentalize my videos, to start taking back my media. So, for example, I was just showing on my last video, like, our reach on Alexa shows that we're doing pretty good. Like, we're doing a lot better than our competition. So recently I've had RN Raw, and I've had Desert File, and I've had a few people come to my channels and, really post a lot, and like really try to, drive traffic from my pages to their pages. I've got the same thing with this Brandon Wade Cartman guy, who's got an entire channel dedicated to me, like playlists, videos, nothing but, dedications to me, I guess. I'm almost starting to feel a bromance from this guy. It's getting a little scary. So let's just see. I'm going to type in clovistar.com. This is at alexa.com. Now Alexa does, traffic analytics, so people can kind of see what is going on with their site or other people's sites. You can kind of get a basic overview of the metrics here, site metrics. So 3,104,331. That's our world rank. We've fallen quite a bit. You can see, just because we've been doing a lot of traveling after the hurricane. We got displaced from our home, so I haven't put a whole lot of time into writing. I used to write all the time. Now I don't. I'm just too busy. And like this, I've got another site. I don't know where my rank is on this, but I do pretty good. I've got millions of ranks higher than like RN Raw or Desert File or Russ Belleville, for that matter. A lot of these liberals that used to really chat it up at my site. Let's see, ex-cannabis. I've got .net and .com. I think my .com is a little higher than my .net. Let's just see though. And see, if I start driving people to my site to see my videos, then that just makes my ranks higher. So, oh yeah, that's not doing too good. It's dropped 1,864,000. I haven't wrote on there for 5 months, 6 months. And I don't know if I will anytime soon. I just got very little time. Traveling, taking care of kids, recovering from the hurricane, trying to get back on our feet. It's been really difficult. Alright, now we do not have enough data here. So, yeah, I took this offline a couple years ago. I wanted to really build up the .net site, so I've just forwarded all my traffic from xcannabis.com to the .net. And then, I don't know where I'm at with SLU2. It's been a while since I've even updated this one. I got a ton of these sites, though, and instead of building up YouTube's, traffic in their site, giving my hard work to them, well, that's dropped a bit, too. Still higher than RN Raw or Desert File by a lot. Let's see, Utah Pirate Radio. I know that one is hurting. I haven't updated that for so long. UtahPirateRadio.com. This one was mentioned by my little troll friend while he was trying to sit in my lap earlier. And Utah Pirate Radio is a site I've worked on for a while. Utah culture is hard, so I started a radio show in Utah to kind of talk about, the abuse of prescription drugs, the, tyranny of the religious culture, and that's one of the many sites I use to do that. But that has no rank. But anyway, see, that's what I've got to do, though. Instead of just focusing all my time on YouTube, and I don't really have a lot of time for that either, but instead of pushing all of that traffic to YouTube, I figure it's better to push the traffic to my own sites. So I'll probably start making my videos unlisted if I host them on YouTube, and then driving the traffic to my site. So if people are interested in what I'm posting, they'll end up going to my site instead of YouTube. But it will deter these people from messing with my videos, like that voting thing that just happened. That was weird. See, this guy, RN Raw, he's ranked 5,648,000 out of all of the websites in the world. That means a higher the number the lower the rank, the lower the traffic. So, you know, comparatively, even though I don't work on my sites or work on my media as much as he does, you know, I think he's got a book published, and he's always going to these atheist religious ceremonies and meetups and stuff. And I don't put all that time or effort into it. I mean, I got 4 kids and we're traveling. I don't have all that time that he's got. You know, he's like, you know, he's got all this time. Like, he's an old dude and he's got all this extra time on his hands. And he's putting it into doing media constantly. I don't have that, but I am going to recapture my, let's see here, my traffic, my efforts. I'm going to start, you know, rewarding my sites with my own traffic and whatnot, instead of giving it to YouTube, which I don't think gives a damn about anybody. Oh yeah, this one has, oh, it's climbing. So it climbed 6,491,835. So it's currently climbing. Rank in India. Oh yeah, because I bought this on auction and it was an Indian site before I bought it. So now I've got it. It's going to eventually start ranking in the US, but to climb from, you know, the 17 millions to 11 million, that's pretty good. Film Craze will actually probably be one of my top sites someday. Film Craze. And anybody can post a video here. It's not just me. You know, it's open to anybody, and they can post for free, and they can drive traffic to their videos for free. And I think it's a good, you know, service. Plus, it helps me a lot. So, yeah, see, and like with these, you know, you can't like these videos. These are all just views. You can't, like, upvote them or downvote them or manipulate their stats or whatever. You either watch it or you don't, and that's the end of the story. And that's all I really care about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, eventually this will grow, and it'll be a more, you know, productive site. And I've got others out there. I've got, like, what was that? Oh, now I can't even think of what it was. But I've got like 30 websites out there that I just don't have a lot of time for. But eventually, I'll build them up and take my traffic back from YouTube and Google and all these others, and not benefit them as much, you know, and take back what's mine. All the time and effort that I put into these videos and this writing that I do, you know, I think that it's more beneficial for me to drive traffic to my own sites. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's definitely strange about this vote manipulation thing. I think that's one of the main turnoffs for me now about YouTube, is that it's you know, anybody can do that. Like, so say someone didn't like me and they wanted to mess with my stats or something, they could just do what this kid did to my video and upvote it to where it's got, you know, tons more votes than it should have, and it probably does some sort of trickery with, you know, the way that Google sees your sites or Google sees your videos or whatever. I have no idea what the consequence of that would be, but it's definitely something that's happened, and I'm not sure what or why, but ever since this kid started mentioning it, now all my videos are getting these weird vote manipulations. So that's something. Anyway, peace out. Take care.